Hello, and welcome to today's tutorial on interacting with and avoiding damage in Riftway Cataclysm. Damage in Riftway Cataclysm takes time to resolve, and in that time, units can hunker down, return fire, suppress enemies, run and hide, take cover, and do any number of actions to interact with that damage. There's always something you can do to avoid the damage, but it always comes at a cost. So today, I have my Ionosaur, a super-powered, I'm-a-shootin'-my-laser style dinosaur, who's using the rules for the toxic bioweapon, is firing at my unit of tank hunters. My Ionosaur is going to deal 10 2-damage attacks to the tank hunters. Because the tank hunters are taking cover behind this sack of eggs, one of the shots hits the cover and is removed, leaving 9 left. That is a lethal shot, and my tank hunters need to figure out how to avoid the damage to survive to the next round. They have a few options. The first option is I could select my tank hunters to return fire, dealing 4 4-damage attacks back to the Ionosaur. This will suppress 1 attack, but that's not quite enough to help them survive. So instead of attacking, I could also have my tank hunters move. I'm going to have them run for cover and try and break line of sight. They get to move 5 inches, so I'm going to have them move this way and use this shipping container to break line of sight. Next, instead of attacking, I can use an action to hunker down. Hunker down is an action, or hunker is an action that you can be found right there, and they have hunker 3. So instead of attacking, I can remove 3 attacks from their attack stack. Then, when it comes time to resolve damage, I check line of sight. I find that the tank hunters have broken line of sight with their attacker, and as a result, the attack is cut short and it's cut in half, taking the remaining stack from 6 to 3. When I go to resolve this damage, it's enough to kill 1, but leave the other one limping. But that's not my only option here. Another option still is that I could choose to activate a different unit. And in this case, I'm going to activate my Gatling tank. My Gatling tank is going to move. It's pretty fast. It moves, let's see, 8 inches. So I'll adjust my ruler here. 7, 8 inches. Plenty of room. And he is going to drive in the way of the attack. And by doing so, he intercepts the attack and it moves on to him. Then I'm going to have my Gatling tank return fire on the Ionosaur. Now the Gatling tank does 6 2-damage attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to return fire. I'll put it right down here on the Ionosaur. And the Gatling tank has a suppression value of 3 when compared to the fearless value on the Ionosaur. Removes 2 tokens. Now that it's time to resolve damage, I see that the tank has moved in the way. He is in fact going to be taking the damage, so it's going to resolve at the end of my Gatling tank's turn. My Gatling tank has an armor value of 4. That means he cannot take more than 4 tokens worth of damage in a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get to remove 3 tokens off of the stack, and out of the initial 18 damage that was coming in, the tank only suffers 8 and is able to sling back 12 in response. These are just some of the ways that you can outthink and outsmart your opponent, and some of the ways that you as a player are always in the driver's seat of how you take damage. There's a couple of fundamental axioms that I drove when designing Riftway Cataclysm. One of them is that your toys are never taken off in the first turn of the game, and you're always in control of how you take damage, but at what cost? And here we see that in action. I hope to see you in the Riftway. I'm excited to get more players joining the Discord. Visit us at riftwaycataclysm.com and you can find everything you need to play for free. Cheers!